video. In today's video I will show you how to pick video from your Photos app and play inside AVPlayer for iOS or AVPlayer or Media 3 library for Android. So yeah, let's get started. So first of all I will show you guys the output of the video. So I have a select video button. Once you click on it, you can pick a video from your Photos app, and then it will play inside an AVPlayer or AVPlayer depending on what phone you are using. So yeah, let's get started. So as usual, I have created a React Native application, and we will be using the new architecture for this. So for Android, you just have to search for new arc enabled inside gradle.properties and make the search true. And for iOS, you will have to open your terminal, go to iOS directory, and then run this command of bundle install. Once you do that, so so first of all we will define this RTN video picker. So this RTN video picker is enough for picking the video as well as playing the video for iOS, but for Android we have to define this RTN my player as well, because RTN video picker will only pick a video for Android and will give us the URI, and then we will play the video using that URI. So first of all, create this RTN my video picker. Inside that, create package.json. I have copy pasted this from docs. Only this name has been changed, this has been changed, this has been changed, and this has been changed. Next, I have created a podspec file, again copy pasted from docs, and this name has been changed. Next, I have created a JS folder. Inside that, native my video picker.ts. Again this has been copied from docs, and this name has been changed, and this method name has been changed. Next, inside Android I have created build.gradle, and again this has been copied from docs. Only this has been changed. Apply plugin Kotlin Android as well as Kotlin standard lib has been changed, and this namespace has been changed. Next, inside src I have defined my video picker module.kt. So here what I'm doing is I'm asking for internet permission. I know we don't need to ask for explicit internet permission, because as that is by default guaranteed, but this is kind of a hack, because we are defining a turbo module outside our app. Like it, though it is inside, but we are still defining an npm module, and that's why we require a reference to the main activity. Now this will give a callback to the main activity which I wanted. So yeah, this will just give a callback to the main activity. Next, my video picker package.kt. Again this has been copied from docs. Only this name has been changed, and this my video picker module has been changed. Everything else remains the same. So yeah, that's it for RTN my player. Here I have defined package.json, again copied from docs. Only this name has been changed, this has been changed, this has been changed, and I have, you don't need this podspec file, but I have defined it any which ways. And here is RTN my player. Only this name has been changed, everything else remains the same. Inside JS, again this is only for Android, so I am passing a URI as you can see, and only this name has been changed. Next, inside Android I have gone to build.gradle. Again I have copy pasted this from docs. Only this has been changed, this namespace has been changed, and I have added Kotlin standard lib over here, as well as AVPlayer dependency for playing the video. Next, inside src I have defined my player.kt, and this actually contains all the code for playing the video. So we have defined our AVPlayer, and here I have taken a linear layout, and inside that I am adding our player view to it. Once we get the URI, we are just defining AVPlayer and passing the URI and setting up our AVPlayer. Next, I'm hiding the system UI on host resume, and and on host pause and on host destroy we are just releasing the player. So this is the code for releasing the player. Next, inside my player manager.kt, again this has been copied from docs. Only this names has been changed at appropriate lines. Okay, and this name has been changed, and here we are initializing our player, and here we are passing our URL as a prop. Next, my player package.kt again has been copied from docs. Only this name has been changed, and this name has been changed, and package name has been changed. Next, what you will have to do is you will have to go to main Android folder, go to build.gradle, and here you will have to define Kotlin version 1.8.20 as well as this class path for it. Next, go to app, go to build.gradle, and here first of all you will have to apply plugin Kotlin Android as well as you will have to add this Kotlin standard lib and these two dependencies as well for getting the requested permission. Next, go to src main android manifest.xml, and I have just added internet permission over here. Next, go to Java, and you will have to open this main Android folder inside Android Studio. So I have used the Android Studio feature of convert Java to Kotlin, and this will convert your main activity to Kotlin. And here I have again requested this internet permission. So once we request this internet permission from Turbo module, it will come over here. So once all permissions are been granted, which is an helper method I have defined over here, we just launch the video picker result contract, and here you can see we are only asking for videos, and here I have defined this launcher for it. And once we get the URI, I'm just sending it back to React Native site. So I think that should be it for Android. Or now all you have to do is you have to open your terminal, go to the root of your React Native project, first run this, then run this, then you will have to do cd dot. Once you do that, you will move outside your React Native project, then you will have to run this line. But make sure this should be your project name, this should be your project name, this should be my project name is RN app, that's what I'm using over here. This should be the folder name which you have created. Similarly over here as well, you will have to run this. Once you do that, you will have to cd to the main Android folder, so cd to Android, and then run this command. Once you do that, you will have to cd to iOS as well, and then run this command as well. So it will create pod for your iOS file as well. Once you do that, here I have just defined one button for picking the video. So here I am calling that method, and for Android I have defined this player as well once we get the URI. And inside use effect, if it is Android, we are just listening for a callback from that activity and setting the URL for it. For iOS, we are automatically launch a AVPlayer inside a new view controller once we get the URL, so we don't need to pass it back to React Native site. So inside iOS, first of all, you will have to open iOS inside Xcode, then go to RN app info.plist, and here I have asked for this NS photo library usage description. Next, I have defined this event emitter.h, which I don't think is required. Also, this is not required because I was trying out some other method. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. I think that was more complicated. The one which I'm showing is much easier and just works out of the box. So I have imported these 4 dependencies. Next, here this is our create a Swift file and Xcode will ask, do you want to create a bridging header? Just click on yes. And here I have extended PHP view controller delegate. And so first we are requesting for the permission. Once permission is requested, so this is the code for requesting permission, as well as I have created an extension over here as well. So once you have the desired permission of selecting all the photos, then we will use picker configuration or picker view controller. So here you can see we are just picking one video for it. Once you select a video, you will get a callback over here. And what we are doing basically over here is once we get the video URI, you can't just directly play that video URI because it is private. You will have to copy it to a temporary location and then create a video URI for it. So that's what is happening over here. So this is that entire code for it. So once it is properly copied, we are sending it back. So once you get the proper URI, we are just passing it over inside the AVPlayer view controller. So yeah, that's it for I think for iOS. And you will also need to define this header file, and here I have just changed the name according to what we have defined, as well as this objective C++ file as well. So again I have changed this name. This should be your bridging header name, Here we are initializing our Swift file. Here I have just changed this name, everything else is copied from that documentation, and here we are just requesting the permission. So this is of our Swift file. So yeah, that's it.